Playing with some fun tools and grateful harvest today. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Thanks so much for being here, liking, following, sharing, subscribing, all the things. Today we are going to make a double page layout. I don't have pictures. We are using some Grateful Harvest, which I absolutely love. We're using some tools, the Border Maker system. I have the Poinsettia edge and the new Acorn and Leaves chain. And then I'm also going to be using our corner rounder and our hole punch. Um, just making a fun page. I hope you like it. I hope you like these products. And if you want to shop them, you can go here to find a link to my Creative Memories website, where if you're not already loved by another advisor, you can shop all the things I'm going to use today. Also, you can find no longer available items, pre-made scrapbook pages like the one I'm going to make today, links to workshops and retreats. Some have Zoom options. Link to my Forever affiliation and my Stamp and Storage affiliation if you need some storage solutions for your craft room. My favorite is the punch carousels. You can also find information on joining my team. It's $49 a year to have a website to share with friends, family, and customers if you want to. You don't have to. You can be your only customer. When you first sign up, you get a gift bundle valued at $70. It's an album and a little page sampler kit, and you get $50 to spend however you like. And you start out at 10% commission, and that commission rate goes up depending on how much you buy and or sell. So go here, click Join the Sisterhood, read all the reasons you might want to be on my team. And then there's a little Let's Chat button you can click, and we can talk about what this might look like for you. I would love to have you. I have a growing team. I'm going to Jamaica, and I would love to take you with me. So let's get to this page. We are going to do some welding today because I love this paper and I want to preserve as much as possible of it. So I think we should do like some 1-inch strips. We'll do two. I'm totally flying off the cuff here, but let's do two 1-inch strips. And I don't think this is directional paper just because, maybe it is. It might be. We're going to pretend like it's not though. So two 1-inch strips. And then I'm going to do like a 2-inch strip. And then we need a fairly large chunk. I'm going to say probably a 4-inch piece. So that's a two 1-inch pieces, a 2-inch piece, and a 4-inch piece of that. Okay. And then to solve the rest of that, to build our pages, we need, I'm going to put these two together. So that's 3 inches. So we need a 9-inch chunk. So I'm just going to cut 3 off of this. And I'm going to set that aside because we might use it. And then for our other page, we're going to have 5 inches. So we need another 7. So I'm just going to cut 5 inches off of this. There's the 7. We'll weld all this together, and we're going to use these other pieces for other things. I'm just going to use some backer sheets for our welding strips, and I like 1-inch pieces. We're going to need 4 of them. Perfect. And then we're done with that for right now. Let's put all this together. So I want a 5-inch piece, and then a 7-inch piece, no, 4-inch piece, 7-inch piece, and then a 1-inch piece. And we're just going to put tape down the seam. I actually like to turn it like this so I can make sure it's right. I probably put more tape than normal just because it's holding two pieces of paper together. But once you get it in your book, it's going to be fine. Totally secure. And then this other piece, tape it together here. Perfect. I love welding because I love to save on paper, and I really have a problem with paper sometimes. Like, it's so pretty. Okay, so that's one piece. The next piece, let's tape these together. I also love both sides of this paper, so I want to get the most out of it. One more little weld here. And then whatever you put on the front usually helps secure it some more. Okay, we have created our base pieces and rescued some of our paper so we have it for other things. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is make some, let's see. These are supposed to be little photo mat areas, and I feel like it's probably 11 by, let me measure. And I don't know if I'll use this paper or not. Probably 11 by 7. Yeah, 11 by 7 might work. But that's a big chunk of this that I don't know if I want to use because I love it so much. These I'm going to cut into tags. So let's just do that first so I can, because this is a 4-inch piece, I believe. Yep. So let's cut some 3-inch pieces. That might be too wide. We'll try it. Actually, let's try it before we cut again. You're going to need your corner rounder. It's one of my new favorite things because our tag maker is gone. Although I do have a couple left if you missed out. Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit too big. So let's do 2.5 instead. Oh no. Hopefully it'll still work. 2.5 by 4 is what it is. And we need 3 of them. And I don't know if you've used our hole punch, but let me tell you, it is so much better than the average hole punch. So if you don't have one, you might want to consider getting one. Anyways, isn't this little tag idea so cute since we don't have a tag maker anymore? And maybe we'll come back with one, who knows? But for now, we're going to do this because I like tags. I like them for journaling and title blocks, and I'm going to probably put pictures on these. And they're going to go over here. They might be too long, which we can fix. I'm thinking they're definitely too long because I want all 3 to fit here. But I guess they could overlap. And I'll probably puff them up, honestly, so that there's some more dimension there. So there's that. Now we have 2 more little photo mat areas. One is going to go here, and one is going to go here. And I don't know that I have enough paper of this yellow, which I love, to do it. So let's do that 11 by 7. I'm going to cut 5 inches off. That way I have a nice big chunk. And then cut an inch off over here. And this is going to go right here. And then I think over here, I just won't do a mat like that, a big mat. I could put this here. That's kind of cute, but it's not quite big enough. Let's just do it. We're going to do it. So these are photo mats. I probably could have saved on paper again, but and the fun thing about this, actually, I'm going to go this way a little. Is now I want to decide, do I want to do this? I wanted it to look like it was folded over on top of the, we're going to cut 3 poinsettias with this red that we have left over and see what it look. Well, we might cut them one at a time just to see what they look like. So I pull out the guide from underneath, slam my magnet down. I'm going to put those little teeth in all the grooves here. I'm going to do one side, and then I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the other. You don't have the Border Maker system, it is probably my favorite tool. And I love the fact that we get new punches almost every month. And this, the one for that we just got is this Acorns and Leaves, which I haven't used yet, but we're going to. All right, let's just set this aside for 1 second and look, see what this looks like. I'm going to cut this directly in half. I can't remember what we started with as far as size, but this is about 1.25 inches. So I wanted it to look like this was folded down over the photo mats, kind of like that. And then there'll be pictures in there. The same thing here. There's going to be pictures under that. Does that look good? I think I like it. Let's do one more for this side, and then we need to find a dark brown. Oh, I don't need that yet. For the acorns. I should probably put some photo mats on here so that, I guess you can probably see the vision. Just a little, let's do 1 inch this time. I'm going to save that for something else. Oh, let's cut our brown first before we put that away. So I'm just going to look through our paper here. Keep it all together till I use it. I know there's a brown in here somewhere. Just don't know if it's dark enough. I think I want an actual cardstock hot fudge. Keep all my scraps and stuff in these. Very helpful when you just need a piece of hot fudge. Get rid of the poinsettia. I don't know how to say that word properly, I don't think. So don't make fun of me. Don't be too hard on me. I'll put the paper guide away too. All right. Here's our new Acorns and Leaves. And it's very cute. You know, it would be even cuter as if you made the leaves a different color. Let's do it. So we're going to punch it again. And I actually don't have to be too careful. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves. And we have these scraps. So let's just punch them like this. Use the most out of our paper here. Get the most out of our paper, I should say. We'll see how we do. Just pull that off. Oops, upside down. So yeah, you can use these as a shape punch as well. You don't need the guide if you don't want it. You just line it up, fill the hole up, fill the punch hole up. I need 2 more. I should have used this piece. Now that I think about it. Oh, I didn't do a very good job on that one. Wasted some paper. All right. Done with those. So fussy cutting is not my favorite thing, but I feel like this is going to be very, very cool. Very cool. And I'm just going to put some repositionable. Ooh, I do have good news. So I love my silicone mat, and if you missed out when we had them, they were advisor exclusives. But our new inking mat works similarly. So, oops, wrong side. So if you want to get one of those, it works the same. Uh-oh. There we go. Because that was, you have to make sure you got the right side. What do we think? That looks pretty good, right? We'll see. I think it looks pretty good. You got to cut them kind of, pretend that acorn's there. I mean, you could even go even further and do the little top of the acorn. I'm not that crazy though. But you could. I'm liking it. Cute. That looks good. Okay. So now let's lay all this out the way we want it. I love this. So I just picture some pictures there. Picture some pictures. I'm gonna have to do photo mat so we can picture it. And then pictures are gonna go under here. And these are gonna be right here. But this is gonna go like this. And I'll probably just cover it up a little. And I'm gonna put this on top. I love it. Should I foam square these? I don't know if I would like that. I'm just going to put tape just on the top here because I am going to put pictures underneath. Let's see what size pictures I'm going to do. I'm going to do like, let's see, this is 11. So those won't work. So a 3x5 would work. Let's see if I have any pre-printed ones. 3x4. That might work. Except for it's kind of too. A 4x4? No, I don't think that's gonna work. This is 7. 3.5 by 3.5. Nope. 3x3s would work. I like lots of pictures, you know, so let's do 3x3s and some 3x4s. I love that. Okay. And then over here, we need bigger. Maybe these, but I don't have enough of these printed ones. But I like that. Oh, and then on this, I need to cut that. On these guys, I probably don't have, that's too little. We need a 2x3, maybe. 3 might be too big. I'm gonna cut this 3.5 by 5.5. So that one goes there. And then for these guys, 2 wide was good. Liked that. Three, maybe by 3. Yep. 2x3 is perfect. Fun, cute little photos or journal boxes, whichever you prefer. Okay, oops. I just tape these down with a little bit of repo just so they don't go anywhere, but still stay put. And then I can reuse them. And we don't even make these anymore, but you could make your own. Or maybe they'll come back at some point. I always hope that happens. I love it. You love it? Okay, let's tape this back down. So this is going to go over our pictures just a little bit. Like that much. Look how cute that is. Love that. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm just going to lay these on. Oh, shoot. That's way bigger. Oh, because this was 5. We probably don't want 3x5 on there. Or 3.5 by 5.5. We want 3x5 maybe. Or 3.5 by 5. Let's try 3.5 by 5. These things I'm using are just the inserts from the multi-pocket pages. They're perfect for this or for journaling boxes, or I can leave these on these mats and stay on, and I can put my pictures right on top of them. So those are 3x5s. I'll make a note of that on here. 3x5, 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 and these are 2x3. That way everybody, we don't have to go back and measure. And I'm just gonna, again, just a little bit so that I can peel these off if I want to when I go to build my page or put pictures on. And I might actually, I'm gonna put one of these on permanently. This is gonna be a journal box. And I should, which I'm going to, use my perforating blade to make journaling lines. Love that about this. Fortunate that I put tape on it already, but I love using my perforating blade for journaling lines. So handy. Okay, so that one is permanent, and that is going to be a journal box. Okay, I better put my blades away so I don't mess up or lose them. Those are on. Let's put this guy on. Again, I'm just going to put tape on this side, not where the little flowers are, because that's going to be over pictures. I think that's going to look so good. And then this one is just gonna sit over just a little bit. Now, if you liked both sides of a piece of paper, you could have just folded that down, but I didn't like the back of this. So instead of folding it down, I cut a piece. I hope that makes sense, because that was my original intention. I was just going to fold it down over the pictures, but I didn't like the other side. But I really love this red. I do have an obsession with red. I'll admit it. Okay. Oh, these I was thinking about popping up, and I still think I maybe should. So we'll just put a few foam squares on them. We'll add some fun dimension. And then we'll get some, and maybe the journaling box I won't pop. How about that? And we need a little bit of something so we can tie a little something on there. Let's see. These are kind of big, what I have left sitting here, so I'm going to cut them. I probably should have tied a little something on there before I tape these down, but here we are. Okay, that looks cute. Let's get some cord or hemp cord or something. Where's the end? Just cut like 3 of these and we'll get some embellishments out. Stickers. All right. Remember not to tie too tight because it is just paper. I'm mostly saying that to myself. I know you know what I'm talking about. Cute. Love tags. Love, love, love tags. One more. These are gonna probably stick out of the page a little bit. Okay, there's that part done. So now we just need some embellishments and stickers and stuff. So I love the way they split out the embellishments this time into the 3 little mini packs. One is harvest, one is hunting, and one is tailgate. So this really doesn't say, this page doesn't really say any of that to me. Let's see if we have some stickers I might just love. I love the word stickers. Those always make me really happy. And we have some fun leaves. And we have acorns. So maybe we should do acorns and leaves for our embellishments. That's cute. And then I want some words too, like what? Autumn life. Ooh. That needs a leaf or an acorn or both. Cute. And then we'll put one here with a little acorn or 2. I have another acorn in my hand. That's cute. I feel like we need some more words like pumpkin season. Oh, I do have some. Let's use our anti-stick to anti-sticker my sticker. That way I don't have to use as much foam squares. I feel like this is going to need more than just this though. Maybe I just realized we don't have very many pumpkins in these embellishments and stuff. That's cute. Let's do some acorns on there. I think I'll do a little cluster of leaves and acorns up here. We need some up here. Remember the days when we would just sprinkle stickers everywhere? Those days are over. If you're still doing that, don't. Looks so much better when it's laid out neat. Clusters of 3. The odds are in your favor. You just want odds. I kind of do want to use up all of these acorns and leaves. Oh, there's still more acorns though. I don't know that I have spots for all of them. I think I need one more something. Abundance. Okay. Let's just look at these real quick. This is definitely, yeah, I don't like these for this. And then I have these, which are super fun, but I kind of feel like the ship has sailed for those. Okay, I'm gonna say that's done. Okay, I hope you liked that. Super fun with all those tools and a fun little technique. Like I said, fold those over if you like both sides. I did not, so I cut them. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to go here if you need more fun, including information on joining my team, and I will see you next time.